it's getting really close now. Minding Autistic Minds, the conference on autistic mental health is coming up. It's set to be a really, really interesting conference about autistic neurology and by autistic people. Um, so it's on the 24th and the 25th of April, which is really soon. It's a hybrid conference, but I'd really recommend you come in person. It's going to be relevant to autistic people, to parents, to professionals. It's on in the Osprey Hotel in Naas in County Kildare and online. Um, Day one will look at autistic adults and mental health, and day two will look at autistic minors and mental health. I'm going to be talking on day one. I'm going to be doing a talk on autistic perception and looking at predictive coding models of autistic perception. I'll also probably go into looking. I do work. I consult with different organizations, and I do work on looking at sensory environments. I don't mean sensory rooms now. I mean all environments. Looking at the sensory aspects of all environments, um, rather than specific sensory rooms, and doing sensory audits. I do a lot of work with the Marisa Foundation at the moment, doing sensory audits, trying to make people's lives better by um, making their spaces better. So yes, I'll be talking about that. Well, I'll be talking about. I'll go through the process of sensory auditing and also how we need to make the world a more neuroaffirmative place and more accepting of autistic people and autistic neurology, accepting and respecting. And I think my talk will be really relevant to lots of groups of people. And then I'll also be doing a workshop on, I'll be showing my film no, that's not what it's called. I'll be showing my film When I Grow Up, I Want to Be, which is kind of like different people have called it like a spoken word piece or an essay. It's got like me talking in it and different art of mine, and also my attempts at playing music is also in it, but it can't really. And my cats are in it as well, but you have to listen really careful to hear them. And it's all about my journey through the mental health system. I spent quite a bit of time in the mental health system. Um, the world has always been a rather hostile place where I haven't really felt like I belong or connect. It's often very hard to connect with people. Um, Very easy to connect with cats, but very hard to connect with people. I was lucky though. I've always really liked me. But I never had like an internal critic to say you're awful or you're terrible or you're bad or whatnot. But I've always had quite a barrier with connecting with other people. Um, Even sometimes within the autistic community. Um, but mostly not. Mostly like this the group that's running the conference this year. I'm really looking forward to seeing because I connect with them really well. We always get on great together. So yes, it'll be talking about my journey through the mental health system, time spent in hospital. It'll be talking about depression and suicide and kind of how I get to where I am now today. And then I'll be doing a discussion afterwards. So it'll be a showing of that with a discussion. And I think I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope that lots of you will be there and will enjoy it too. Um, and we will be able to take away all we learn from this conference to make the world a more neuroaffirmative place and more accessible to all people. Um, Also, I think there will be, I know there's no thought, there is going to be a book stand there, and they'll be selling the Adult Autism Assessment Handbook, with which I am a co-author on it. And other co-authors will also be there, and we will be signing books. So that's another reason why you should consider coming in person. Also, just in person. conferences can be great fun. And yes, I hope you can come and join us at the Minding Autistic Minds conference happening the 24th and the 25th of April, 2024, which is really soon. It's hybrid, but I really recommend coming in person. It's on the Osprey Hotel in Naas, County Kildare. Day one will look at autistic adults' mental health, and day two will look at autistic minors' mental health. And yes, I think it's going to be really relevant to lots of people, including autistic people, autistic parents, parents of autistic children, and autistic professionals and professionals working in autistic neurology. So open to lots of people, and to psychologists, to teachers, to anyone really. I think this is going to be a really, really important conference. So yeah, get your tickets. And I hope to see you